Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to the FCS Football channel. And Manchester United have drawn with Burnley 1-0. What can you say to a performance like that? There's no words for it. It was that poor. Well, that being said, I mean, first half, we were the better team. Again, we could have run into half-time 2 or 3 up. But we went into half-time 1-0 up. Yes, we've had some goals to Salah, and again, VAR has certainly screwed us. But you cannot blame these sort of performance solely on VAR. There needs to be accountability in that team. Harry Maguire again costing us a goal. Why are these players not capable of just playing for full games? Why are they not capable of that? Last season, it was second half FC. We'd play poorly in the first half, but second half, don't worry, would come out better and would somehow get something from the game and win it. This season, we start well, can't finish a game, and we lose. We should have been 4 up. Yes, we should have. How we didn't win that game, I don't know. Again, the midfield was fine. Defence were largely fine apart from Maguire. We created enough. Jadon Sancho, the amount of things he created today. He was outstanding today, Jadon Sancho. Again. We created enough. Cristiano Ronaldo came off the bench. Had 2 sitters from the headers. Missed them both. What is going on? We've got this summer, this January, we got rid of players like Anthony Martial, Donny van der Beek. And off the bench, we've got players like Alanga coming on. No offence to Alanga. Did any of us feel when Alanga came on, he'll change the game? I didn't. When he came on, I hyped him up. Did he do anything? He put a cross in at the end, didn't he? That's about it. I didn't feel like when he came on, I didn't think he was going to change the game. You then look at the one when Martial and Cavani both came on against West Ham. I felt when they came on, these players are going to make a difference. We don't have that on the bench anymore. You look at that bench today. Apart from Cavani, I don't look at that bench and think he'll make the difference. Maybe Lingard. I don't think Alanga will. I mean, Mata won't, will he? I mean, Lindelof would, because we'd be better defensively, and I think as a coherent team would be better. Maguire should be stripped of captaincy. I don't really care about this season anymore. We won't win anything again this season. I thought we were going to get the late winner. I hope we would. Look, the only thing we're going to win at this point is the Champions League, and that's not going to happen realistically, is it? Let's hope that's where we are now. We're hoping that we can do something in the Champions League. I mean, I watched Atletico Madrid get torn apart by Barcelona in La Liga. Was it last week? Well, it might have been a couple of days ago. I don't know. It's Tuesday today, yeah. 2 or 3 days ago? I saw Atletico Madrid get torn apart by a Barcelona team that has Adama Traore starting for him. Ferran Torres, he was a Man City bench player, has Dani Alves, who is 38, all started. They went down to 10 men. They had Aubameyang come off the bench, who is past it, and Barcelona played him off the park. I shouldn't be as worried as I am that Atletico Madrid are going to knock us out of the Champions League and convincingly do it as I am. Burnley are the English Atletico Madrid. 4-4-2. Defensive side of the game matters more, and yet we struggle against them. Yes, again, we can go back to the VAR screwed us over again. But like I said against Middlesbrough, yes, VAR should have disallowed the Middlesbrough goal. Yes, we should have had at least one of the goals that were disallowed today. But at the end of the day, we conceded. We gave Burnley a gilt-edged opportunity again after, like we did against Middlesbrough, like we do every game. We didn't get one of them. We let teams have a free goal, practically. Because, yes, again, you look at the Watmore goal. Yes, he does handball it. But there is nobody round Watmore when he handballs it. If he takes that down on his chest properly and well, he scores. Jay Rodriguez today scores because Maguire is too slow and is nowhere near him. Simply not good enough. McTominay as a DM. Look, I don't think he was terrible today, but he's not a DM. These are small parts of the game, but in the long term mean so much. I was waiting for the Messi Lingard strike. Right, what's Ralph Rangnick got to say? Ralph's not happy with the with the disallowed goals either. Ralph Rangnick is not happy. He says we should have easily won the game given the first half and the last few minutes. And Ralph Rangnick just saying there, where's this killer instinct? We scored 3 goals in the first half. Yes, they didn't count. But I think what's alarming is look at who scored our goals today. It was what? Who scored our goal? Pogba. It was an own goal and Varane. Where's the chances for Cavani? Who played what? 60 minutes? 70 minutes? Where was the chance for him? We still have the same problem that we don't create enough. I think Dallo, I mean, he's meant to be this phenomenal crosser of the ball, an attacking fullback. I mean, I remember him putting one cross in, and that went out for a throw in because it was nowhere near anyone. Like, I don't think Dallo's as good as he's being made out to be. I think he's a good right back. I don't think he's as good as he's made out to be. I think Luke Shaw getting forward does well. I don't get why these two play on the sides they do. I think if we put Rashford back in here, I think Rashford is much better. And look, you can see from the goal, Rashford is much better on this left-hand side where he's able to run up players, go either way, and has Luke Shaw doing that. Like the one time that we saw that today resulted in a goal. Yet we don't do it. Yet we play Rashford on the other side where he can't do it. And we've seen enough evidence to suggest whether Rashford's on the left or on the right, what he's always going to do, there it is shoot. Shoot, shoot, shoot. That's all he does. So why put him on the right-hand side where he's going to shoot anyway, but if he cuts in, we'll be on his weaker side, and he doesn't have a good relationship with Dalot when he has an excellent one with Shaw. It's so bizarre. So Ralph Ragnick isn't void of criticism today, but the reason we lost isn't because of Ralph. Especially at the end, he went for it. The reason we lost is this man, Harry Maguire, and people like, to be honest, Cristiano Ronaldo not taking their chances. If we can't beat Burnley, I don't think we can beat Atleti. We can't beat Middlesbrough. We can't beat Burnley. How are we going to beat Atletico Madrid? We need another centre-back in the summer. A centre-back on CDM. Sancho was our only attacker who really caused problems. Yeah, I thought Sancho played absolutely fantastic again today. He was fantastic. And look, I agree. I agree with you guys. I agree. A DM is needed and a centre-back. I mean, I would say Lindelof is fine. Potentially. I maybe even give like an actual Twanzebe a go. But Maguire's got to go. I mean, maybe James Garner even. I mean, I would say throw Garner in the first team this year. I said that during pre-season. What's the worst that can happen? And I stand by that. McTominay playing DM. Get Garner playing in there. If he doesn't play well, we can't be much worse, can we? But look, let's get into the player ratings. First up, David De Gea. We'll go 7. He played well. Goal weren't his fault. Made a good serve against Weghorst. No, we'll make that a 6. He didn't get his clean sheet, so 6. Dalot. From your face, I can tell we played shit. We should have won. We should have won. It's the same old. It's like it's very similar to Middlesbrough. We did all right. First half we were fantastic. Should have been a couple up. VAR robbed us. Second half, Maguire makes a mistake, as we come to expect now. We gave him a gilt-edged opportunity. They took it, as you expect. And then we were chasing. Dalot, 6. He was all right. I don't think he was great. I don't think he was fantastic. Crossing, I think, is still poor. I don't think Dalot put that many crosses in. I mean, that's the whole point of Dalot. It's surely in it. The whole point of Dalot is he's meant to be this attacking, phenomenal right back that puts loads of crosses in. And it's a fantastic cross. And he's not. His defensive side of his game, to be honest, it's been very good. It's been what we expect from like a Wan-Bissaka. And that's why he gets the 6. I don't think going forward, I don't think he was amazing. I think crosses wise he was poor, but overall he was alright. Varane, 7. Rolls Royce, a defender. He's a class above, and I think when you compare him to Harry Maguire, who really going to... I'm going to give him a 4. I'm going to give Maguire a 4. He's massively at fault for the goal. He had a tough game against Weghorst. He weren't great. He wasn't terrible against him. I don't think he was quite as bad as a 3. Or do I? 3.5. I think Shaw was a 7. I think Shaw was a 7. Got up and down really well. Got a lot of crosses in. Look, it's clear him and Sancho don't have the best of connections right now, and that's something that will develop with game time. But we saw when Rashford was on the left hand side for the brief moments, he was getting crosses in. Obviously, got the assist. Luke Shaw, I think, played well. 7. McTominay, 6. I thought he was alright. I don't think he was terrible. Don't think he was great. A 6. He's not a DM, and I think that's clear. But he was competitive in midfield. When you play against Burnley, you got when it's 2 in midfield versus 3. McTominay's always going to have an easier game. He's not having people press him. He doesn't have much to do, so you expect him to have a good game. Because Burnley are more interested in defending and trying to stop Pogba and Bruno than they are trying to get onto McTominay, which a good team would do. So, McTominay 6. Pogba, I think I'm going to give him an 8. I thought Pogba was fantastic. Got his goal. I thought he was a star in our midfield today. He was fantastic for me, Pogba. Yes, I think he comfortably our second best player on the night. Bruno, 5. I think in general today, Bruno simplified his game, which is something we want to see. He weren't playing the heroes balls all the time. At the same time, I don't think it was his best game. A few sloppy passes here and there. He was close to a 6. I don't think it was his best game, especially to the standard we know Bruno Fernandes is capable of playing. 5. Phil Jones over Maguire. At the moment, that's not a controversial opinion, to be honest, and that is terrifying. For years and years and years, we've said we've got to sell Phil Jones. Phil Jones should not be at this football club, and you were saying he is a better player, better centre back than our £80 million centre back. That is horrifying. Sancho, 8, and he gets my man of the match today. Fantastic. Pogba, honourable mention. Sancho was fantastic today. Constantly had what's it called? The Burnley defenders on the back foot. They were terrified of him. Quality player, and the more he plays, the better and better he's looking, and the more of a complete player he becomes. Rashford gets the same as Bruno. Had his chances. He wasn't dreadful today. He had his chances. Just, again, he's an infuriating player. Like I said, every time he gets the ball, there's only one thing in his mind. Get the shot away. Shoot, 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 shoot. How about you get the ball down and you try and cross it? There's a couple of times where the ball is on to put it across to Bruno at the back, to Cavani, sorry, at the back stick. But he doesn't, because he wants to shoot. He wants to get his name on the score sheet too often. He's got to learn. And at his age, he's 25, I think, now. Or he's 25 soon. Got to do more. I don't see this massive hype around him. 5. Cavani. 4. 4.5. Sloppy at times. He's not had any service, but I think he was a bit. I think he was He went hiding a little bit at times. I think a couple poor passes. I just don't think Cavani was at his best today. On the bench, Ronaldo gets a 4. Came on, was poor, missed 2 sitters. Should have done better with. And Alanga and Lingard both get 6s. Didn't play long enough to get anything higher or lower than that. What's Maguire got to say? So Maguire saying there, we didn't start well in the second half, and we should have scored. Maguire saying, look, when you go to Burnley, you expect for a 5-10 minute spell they're going to put you under pressure, but we've got to deal with it better, and we've got to win that game. Maguire really trying to push the idea onto the attackers. Oh, it was a poor one from us, but we had enough chances to win it, which is right. But Maguire, you need to take the just accept. You should have done better, Harry. You should have done better. He's trying to push it onto someone else, which, like I said, we did have enough chances. But accept, I should have done better. Cheers, BT. They've just cut off what thing he was saying. Maguire's basically saying it shouldn't have been. The first goal that was disallowed shouldn't have been disallowed, which I agree. Ralph ranking today, I'm going to give Ralph I'm actually going to give him an 8. Yes, we didn't win, but what else could he have done? He really went for it, brought on the subs. We dominated the game, and we should have won it. At the end of the day, if Harry Maguire can defend, we win that game. And I guess that's on him. And that's why I guess he only gets an 8. Because we like we said, we did create enough chances. Just some players here and there shouldn't be starting games. Rashford, I don't know how he keeps starting. Well, I do know now because we have no one else to play over him. Maguire, why is he playing? And that is why we don't win trophies. We'll continue not to win major honours while we've got players like Harry Maguire and Marcus Rashford playing week in, week out for Manchester United, because simply they are not good enough. And that is where I want to end this match reaction for today. If you have enjoyed, please do hit that like button below and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. So Manchester United, in the next game, we obviously have Southampton. That is on Saturday. That's the early kickoff on Saturday as well. So there'll be a preview out for that on probably Friday. But we'll have to see. Like I said, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one in a bit. Peace.